Good morning, Excellency. Selamat pagi. Welcome to Merdeka Palace in Jakarta. As we know that Indonesia and Denmark have a long diplomatic history. As an ambassador, how do you think or how do you plan to maintain this relationship, both the countries in the future?
Selamat pagi. As you rightfully say, we have a very long history. In fact, in 2025, we will be celebrating 75 years of diplomatic relations between our two countries. So I think we have an extremely solid foundation for continuing our very strong relations. And I have very high hopes that we will be able to solidify these strong relations during my, hopefully, 4 years here in Indonesia. We are cooperating already in so many areas. For example, we have strong seafaring traditions. We come from countries that are surrounded by the ocean. And if I have to name one example, maritime cooperation will be an area where I see very great potential for our cooperation to prosper even further. That's just one example.
All right, thank you, Excellency, and congratulations on your new assignment.
Thank you so much.
Good morning, Excellency. Selamat
Good
pagi.
morning.
Welcome to Merdeka Palace in Jakarta. As an ambassador, how do you see the future relationship between your country and Indonesia?
Cambodia and Indonesia, we have a long-lasting friendly relations, which was established in 1959. And this relation have been constantly nurtured, as it is witnessed through exchange visits of the high-ranking official and also between officials. We owe a lot of effort to Indonesia in seeking peace and reconciliations, and we hope that next year, 2024, will mark the 65th anniversary of our bilateral relations, and we do hope that we can work together in order to build the momentum and for the betterment of our future relations.
And then I assume you have already been here for a couple of days. how do you think about Indonesia, specifically in Jakarta?
Frankly speaking, Cambodia and Jakarta, we have very similar traditions in similar culture and rich of natural resources. And when I first arrived here 2 months ago, I really very appreciated, especially with the warm welcome and hospitality of the Indonesian people. I do hope that I can explore more in the future.
Okay, thank you, Excellency, and congratulations on your assignment.
Terima kasih.
Selamat pagi, selamat datang di Jakarta.
Assalamualaikum, terima kasih banyak.
Well, we believe that Indonesia and Kazakhstan are committed to maintaining a good diplomatic relations. As an ambassador, how do you plan to actualize it?
This year we celebrate 30 years of the establishment of our diplomatic relations. A lot has been done and we witness a good progress, a big, huge progress, but more should be done in order to have more essence of our relations, and we need to make more trade, more investment, more business and people-to-people contacts. And our task is to have sitting of the Intergovernmental Commission, political consultations between the foreign ministries, business delegations. We would like also to create a business council between our Chamber of Commerce and Kadin Indonesia, to open a direct flight between Kazakhstan and Jakarta, and many, many other things to do.
Well, as long as you are here in Indonesia, what do you think about Indonesia?
Saya belajar bahasa Indonesia lamanya 2 tahun di Akademi Diplomatik sudah 20 tahun yang lalu. Sekarang saya mencari guru bahasa. Saya suka Indonesia, saya suka Jakarta, makan Indonesia. Of course, the most important, it's very friendly and open people here, the nature, the cuisine, and everything that's we love here with my family.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih
Sekali lagi
banyak.
selamat atas tugas barunya.
Terima kasih.
Good morning, Excellency.
Good morning.
Welcome to Merdeka Palace in Jakarta.
Thank you very much.
How do you envision the cooperation between your country and Indonesia as an ambassador?
Thank you very much. The first thing is our relations as South-South cooperation, and it has been there for some time because it started by our heads of state sometime last year, but we shall continue to enhance our cooperation in trade, in mining, exchange best practices in agriculture, in tourism, and so on and so forth, plus education and culture.
Well, and since you arrived here in Indonesia, how do you enjoy your time?
Indonesia is a very beautiful country. First of all, it is in the equator, just like Rwanda is not far from it. Number two, it is a volcanic country like Rwanda is. Number three, the people. The people are very, very good and very humble and very respectful.
Okay. Thank you, Excellency. Congratulations on your assignment.
Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum. Welcome to Merdeka Palace in Jakarta.
Thank you very much.
Well, as a country with large Muslim populations, what is your hope for the future relationship between your country and Indonesia?
Well, thank you very much for the question. You have actually pinpointed the core strength of the relationship between Pakistan and Indonesia. And that is because Indonesia and Pakistan, we share the same cultural, religious, moral values. And that has provided us the basis from the very beginning to develop our relationship on a very solid foundation. And with the new changes in the global geopolitical scenario, I think this basis will help us in further strengthening our bilateral relationship.
Okay, so as you arrive here in Indonesia, what do you think about Indonesia, or specifically in Jakarta?
Well, I've been a frequent visitor to Indonesia for quite a few years, and there is nothing in Indonesia that I don't like. It's beautiful. The people, they are very generous, kind, and gracious. The culture is very beautiful, very colorful. The food is amazing. And most importantly, my family loves it here in Jakarta. So we are very happy for being here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Excellency, and congratulations on your new
Thank you very
assignment.
much. Thank you.
Good morning, Excellency. Welcome to Merdeka Palace in Jakarta.
Selamat pagi. Thank you very much.
Selamat pagi. Well, Indonesia and Chile have a strong cooperation, as we know that, one of which is in economy. As an ambassador, how do you envision to strengthen the relationship of both countries in the future?
Chile and Indonesia have in place a comprehensive economic partnership agreement since the year 2019. It is the responsibility of my team and myself during my tenure as ambassador of Chile to Indonesia to put in place all the mechanisms, all the measures which will allow both countries, entrepreneurs, business people from both countries to be able to establish closer and more prosperous links. When you have 60% of the population of Indonesia under 30 years old, obviously for Chile, there's a tremendous market for goods, for services, as well as for investment.
Well, and so far, how do you enjoy your time in Jakarta?
My wife and myself have truly enjoyed living in Jakarta so far. We've been able to walk around the city of Jakarta, its historic places. We in Chile have Indonesia very close to our hearts. As a matter of fact, Chile has been in Indonesia since the 1820s when we first gained our independence. One of our two Nobel laureates, Pablo Neruda, served as consul of Chile here in 1930. So to be able to walk around the streets of Jakarta, feel the energy, the vibration of everyone, of the youth, of the people, is very, very strong for us as well.
Okay, thank you, Excellency, and congratulations on your new assignment.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih. Good morning, selamat pagi. Welcome to Merdeka Palace in Jakarta.
Good morning.
Well, as an ambassador, what is your hopes about the strong cooperations between Indonesia and Laos in the region in the term of Laos chairmanship of the ASEAN in 2024?
At the outset, I would like to congratulate Indonesia for the successful completion of the chairmanship of ASEAN 2023. The cordial relations between Laos and Indonesia had been strong. We are the member of ASEAN. We share many common interests, and we always extend support and assistance to each other since the establishment of the diplomatic relations between two countries in 1957. During the chairmanship of ASEAN 2024, I am confident that Indonesia will further extend support and assistance to Laos for the successful completion of the Laos chairmanship for 2024, the same way that Laos has extended to Indonesia during the chairmanship of ASEAN 2023. And I also hope that Laos and Indonesia will further enhance relations to explore on the potential of both countries to cooperate more on the trade, investment, tourism, and education.
Okay, thank you, Excellency, and congratulations on your new assignment.
Thank you.
Good morning, Excellency.
Selamat pagi.
Selamat pagi. Welcome to Merdeka Palace in Jakarta. Well, as an ambassador, how do you envision the cooperation between Canada and Indonesia in the future?
Canada and Indonesia have had diplomatic relations for over 70 years, and I can assure you that the relationship has never been stronger. Our Prime Minister has visited twice over the past year, and our Foreign Minister and our Trade Minister have visited many, many times over the past few years. And they have given me a very strong mandate to build and strengthen the relationship. So it's very, very exciting. The economic relationship is a priority. We're negotiating a comprehensive economic partnership agreement. Canada will be leading a large trade delegation to Indonesia late next year. We have shared values of women's economic empowerment, and we'll work closely together to address global challenges like climate change, the energy transition, and global peace and security. I know that working together, hand in hand, we'll be able to accomplish a great deal. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih. Thank you and congratulations on your new assignment.
Terima kasih.
Selamat pagi. Good morning and welcome to Merdeka Palace in Jakarta.
Thank you.
How do you think about Indonesia so far?
Well, Indonesia is not a strange country for me, and I highly appreciate the whole nation, the experiment, the prosperity that you achieved. All of this success is a place of being proud, being posted here to Indonesia as an ambassador.
Well, and as a new ambassador, what is your hope for the future relationships or cooperation between your country and Indonesia in order about the world order?
I don't need to emphasize on the similarities of our agenda to the. We have been in the same position in political positioning in many organizations, in many aspects on the political arena. And I think that what we are doing and what we are continuing to do is basically solidifying our positions in different cases. In many issues that are sensitive to the security, stability of the world, I think that we are in full agreement on the validity and the need to uphold the international law and order. So I think that a peaceful world is a common goal for us and for Indonesia as well.
Thank you, Excellency, and congratulations on your new assignment.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Selamat pagi, Excellency. Selamat datang di Istana Merdeka Jakarta. Sebagai Duta Besar baru untuk Indonesia, apa yang akan Anda rencanakan dan lakukan untuk menjaga hubungan bilateral antara Indonesia dan juga Angola?
Como novo embaixador na Indonésia, quais são os planos para manter ou ter uma boa cooperação entre Angola e Indonésia?
Primeiro gostaria de cumprimentar a todos e respondendo a sua pergunta, gostaria de dizer que durante a minha permanência neste belo país, eu pretendo trabalhar no sentido de aprofundar, consolidar e reforçar as relações político-diplomáticas e, de igual modo, relançar a cooperação económica, científica, técnica e cultural existentes entre a República de Angola e a República da Indonésia. A cooperação entre os dois países, neste momento, a cooperação económica, basicamente, está limitada à área de petróleo, gás e diamantes, mas nós pretendemos estendê-la para outras áreas de interesse dos dois países, nomeadamente a agricultura, o comércio, a indústria, a área das tecnologias de informação, turismo e, de igual modo, também tentar desenvolver a cooperação empresarial entre os dois países.
Kerjasama kedua negara akan diupayakan untuk non-migas, non-energi, namun yang lebih dipentingkan di sini adalah meningkatkan hubungan kerjasama di bidang pertanian, perindustrian, energi, dan satu lagi turisme, pariwisata.
Empresarial.
Dan kerjasama entrepreneurial.
Baik, terima kasih dan selamat atas jabatan baru yang telah Anda terima pada hari ini.
Obrigado.
Muito obrigado. Muito obrigado.
Bapak Presiden yang kami hormati, perkenankanlah kami hadapkan 10 duta besar luar biasa dan berkuasa penuh dari negara-negara sahabat untuk menyerahkan surat-surat kepercayaan. Yang pertama, kami hadapkan kepada Bapak Presiden yang mulia Tuan Sten Frimod Nielsen untuk menyerahkan surat-surat kepercayaan sebagai Duta Besar luar biasa dan berkuasa penuh Kerajaan Denmark untuk Republik Indonesia. Kedua, kami hadapkan kepada Bapak Presiden yang mulia Tuan Tien Samnang untuk menyerahkan surat-surat kepercayaan sebagai Duta Besar luar biasa dan berkuasa penuh Kerajaan Kamboja untuk Republik Indonesia. Tiga, kami hadapkan kepada Bapak Presiden yang mulia Tuan Serzan Abdi Karimov untuk menyerahkan surat-surat kepercayaan sebagai Duta Besar luar biasa dan berkuasa penuh Republik Kazakhstan untuk Republik Indonesia. Empat, kami hadapkan kepada Bapak Presiden yang mulia Tuan Sheikh Abdul Karim Harelimana untuk menyerahkan surat-surat kepercayaan sebagai Duta Besar luar biasa dan berkuasa penuh Republik Rwanda untuk Republik Indonesia. Lima, kami hadapkan kepada Bapak Presiden yang mulia Tuan Amir Kuram Rator untuk menyerahkan surat-surat kepercayaan sebagai Duta Besar luar biasa dan berkuasa penuh Republik Islam Pakistan untuk Republik Indonesia. Enam, kami hadapkan kepada Bapak Presiden yang mulia Tuan Mario Ignacio Artaza untuk menyerahkan surat-surat kepercayaan sebagai Duta Besar luar biasa dan berkuasa penuh Republik Chile untuk Republik Indonesia. Tujuh, kami hadapkan kepada Bapak Presiden yang mulia Tuan Kamfuang Pantaksai untuk menyerahkan surat-surat kepercayaan sebagai Duta Besar luar biasa dan berkuasa penuh Republik Demokratik Rakyat Laos untuk Republik Indonesia. Delapan, kami hadapkan kepada Bapak Presiden yang mulia Tuan Jes Dutton untuk menyerahkan surat-surat kepercayaan sebagai Duta Besar luar biasa dan berkuasa penuh Kanada untuk Republik Indonesia. Sembilan, kami hadapkan kepada Bapak Presiden yang mulia Tuan Sudki Atallah Abdul Qadir Al-Omus untuk menyerahkan surat-surat kepercayaan sebagai Duta Besar luar biasa dan berkuasa penuh Kerajaan Hasimiyah Yordania untuk Republik Indonesia. Sepuluh, kami hadapkan kepada Bapak Presiden yang mulia Tuan Florencio Mariano da Conceição e Almeida untuk menyerahkan surat-surat kepercayaan sebagai Duta Besar luar biasa dan berkuasa penuh Republik Angola untuk Republik Indonesia. Foto bersama, Pak.